These measures done by the government is something that should have been implemented the first day the border was open, but obviously it wasn't. But the government has worked really hard in the past days after the opening of the border to do what they had to. Put the signs, stop the Spanish vehicles coming into Gibraltar operating because it's illegal. It's not legal for them to operate in Gibraltar. So we are really happy that the government is doing what they have to do.
And there's also been some criticism of the taxi service with regards to this. Some have raised complaints saying taxis are often hard to come by, especially at night or when rock tours are being prioritised. So what would you say to criticisms that it can be quite difficult to actually get a Gibraltar taxi?
Well, to tell you the truth, in the past 2 years we've worked really hard and the service has improved a lot. We have over 30 vehicles at night, which before we wouldn't see 30 vehicles at night. Obviously, there's always room for improvement, and we are working really hard with the government of Gibraltar to improve, and we will improve. Guaranteed we will improve in these coming months because we have plans with the government, and between both of us we are going to solve this problem. Obviously it takes time, and the people of Gibraltar need to understand that it's not easy, because it's not easy, but we are working towards it, and we can guarantee them that the service is going to be much better in the coming months.
And a lot of people are asking why Gibraltar cannot have competition as there is in the UK or Spain. For example, services such as Uber, arguing this would improve the service for customers, the amount of choice, and would also put more pressure on the taxi service to provide the service that people want. So what's your response to that?
Gibraltar is a very small place. And to have another company of taxi in Gibraltar, the time that you need the most a taxi, we know which one they are.
People have to understand that at peak times there's not availability, and I can understand the frustration the public has with this. But we are constantly putting more cars on the road. We've introduced the black cabs thanks to our Chief Minister. We have doubled the number of PHV vehicles from 7 to 14. We've introduced a night city service, like Malcolm said, and we've also, have the radio taxis. So it's not just the tours. We also have a big 24-hour service running for the public.
And in terms of that service being improved, what incentive is there for the Taxi Association to provide that service? Is there oversight to make sure that there is availability at every taxi rank, for example, as it is at the airport?
Well, at the moment we are working really hard to solve the problem in Casemates. Casemates is the heart of Gibraltar, and this is where most of our issues are coming from. Obviously, because of the closure of the cable car, everyone is going to Casemates to grab a tour. We have to be honest. And this is where we're having the biggest problem. But we are working with the government. We are going to introduce some measures in Casemates that will help the public, the people of Gibraltar, and the people who want to grab a tour.
Can you give us an idea of what those measures might be?
Letters have been sent to the owners that no rejecting fares. So the biggest problem is the rejection of fares from taxi drivers. So keyboard warriors, please report it. If you see a taxi there, report, get the number and report.
We, the committee, we have asked for enforcement from the government, which is coming, and they have sent letters out to the owners of the taxis and also the drivers that if you reject the fare, you're going to get fined £300. And it's happening already, and there's been some fines that have gone out. The public do not know, now you know. Some drivers have been fined, and the measures that are going to be in place in the Casemates in the coming weeks or month, maybe in a month's time, will help tremendously the people of Gibraltar.
It's not only suspensions. We also, apart from the fines, suspensions will be introduced too.